Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video we will be comparing the iPhone 6s, which was made in 2015, and the Samsung Galaxy S4, which was made in 2013. So both of these phones are like more than 5 to 6 years old, so we're going to be comparing these, see how far each company has come, and see which phone is better for the year they were made in. So was like the Samsung better than the iPhone, depending on when it was made, or was the iPhone better than the Samsung when it was made? So let's get started and let's compare. Alright, so first test will be that we are going to boot these two phones up. And let's do that now. Alright, so the Apple iPhone shows its display first, then goes the Samsung. And by the way, while they're booting up, I wanted to share it with you guys the exact date. I know I said 2015 for the iPhone, 2013 for the Samsung, but the exact date would be September 25th, 2015 for the iPhone, and April 27, 2013 for the Samsung over here. And while we were talking, looks like the Apple won, and Samsung goes with this beautiful display animation. And let's see. It's taking quite a long time, actually. All right, let's see which one goes, which one unlocks first. Okay, I kind of moved the iPhone by accident, but they look like the same there. It doesn't seem like much of a difference to my eye. And now we're going to be comparing external features of them. We just did like a quick hardware feature thing, but now we're going to go external, and then we'll just check out some of the apps and like see if Android or Apple is better for you. So now on the back, let me turn these phones off. On the back, as you can see, the Samsung is made out of plastic, and the iPhone is made out of aluminum, which is a type of metal. So the aluminum does feel better in your hand. It feels more premium than the plastic, and the plastic does tend to heat up more when you're using your iPhone than the metal, because it's more heat absorbent than the metal. And so if you're looking for like a good feel, then I actually like the 6S more. And the front of both looks like they're glass. I think this Samsung has plastic. I'm not sure. I think this looks like plastic on the front too. No, that looks like glass, and the iPhone definitely has glass in the front as well. But for some reason, the iPhone's front too seems more premium. I'm not sure why. But I do like the display on the Samsung, guys, because like, even if it's like more vivid and all, and you might not like it, this feels more realistic. But the Samsung does feel a little bigger than the iPhone. As you can see, this display does look a little wider than this one here, so it gives you a lot more room to type and move your hand around. And for the Samsung, it has two little lights here for going back and to show the dock. So those two are there, and let me unlock them once again. All right, now we're gonna compare their user interfaces. So as you can see, the home page is set for both. This one has all these apps here, and this one has these apps here. So when we in iPhone, you can just scroll through them, and in iOS 14 you also have this app library. But Samsung is on Android 5, so it is very old, and that's because Samsung phones are not capable of updating as much as iPhones. iPhones are literally okay for like 6 years of updating, because the iOS 14 came out with like the iPhone 12, and the iPhone 6 can still update to that software, which is pretty cool, because even if you have an old phone, that means that you can like kind of feel what the iPhone 12 is going to be on like software wise. And also, as you can see, this one's like pretty old. It kind of feels laggy, and the camera modules, even if it looks bigger on the Samsung than the iPhone, I personally think the camera module on the iPhone is more better. See? Because like this one feels a little bit more realistic, and this one looks a little like bright. So let's try taking a photo. So this one does an animation, but I feel like they do the same. And at the end of the video, keep tuned, because at the end of the video, I'll be taking a picture of myself, and you guys can compare which photos look better to you. So I'm going to take a photo on the Samsung and one from the iPhone, and please let me know in your opinion which one is better. Alright, so that is that. And next will be which one can open the apps first. So which one? Let's try opening up YouTube. Let me close everything here. Let's try opening up YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Yep, iPhone is faster than Samsung. It's definitely faster. And let's go to our channel. And let's play my Amazon Echo Dot video. Go check it out if you guys haven't already, because it was a pretty fun video. We unboxed the Amazon Echo Dot, and let's see what it does. Hey, so I hope you're having a great day, guys, like always. And today we are going to be unboxing this Amazon Echo Dot. So this is the mini version of the Amazon Echo. And basically it's the same thing, except it's more compact and more better if you want to like take it around with you. So, all right, so we have this one they turned out to start at pretty much the same time. Let's try seeing if a different video makes any more difference. So let's try out the iOS 14 video up here. Okay, let me do that again because it opened up something else. All right, that was pretty close. Hey there, guys. So in today's video, iOS 13 speech. As you can see, it's a huge difference for the Samsung because like it went like so back. It was pretty much of a delay. And let's see, everything else looks the same to me. And here's where you can compare the screen of them. As you can see, let me move them to the very beginning. Okay, so here's the screen, the same screen on both phones. And they like in camera it might look like the same, and it might even look like the Samsung is better on camera, but in person this one is more like white, and then this background here is more yellowish, if you know what I mean. The background should be white like this one here, but this one shows more yellowish colors, and it's more vivid too, so like the reds look brighter, but the background does look better on this one. So that is it for like the screen comparison and video quality. And for the final test, what we will be doing is going into the settings for both phones and see how much compatibility is there, how much can you like set the phone for your likings. And obviously, since this is iOS 14, the settings app on the iPhone will be better than the Samsung. And as you can see, in connection, they all only have like stuff like this. And then you have to go to My Device for all of this. So let's see, in display, what do we get? Okay, wallpaper. Let's see what wallpapers we have for both phones. All right, so this is the new iOS 14, and this is for iOS 14.2. All these wallpapers here, and this one, all these wallpapers are for the iOS 14.2. So in the iPhone, on the Samsung, I mean, you get these stock wallpapers here, which are not quite a lot. I think you have around 10 to 15, and you have these custom live wallpapers, which would be, I would say, pretty cool. But on the iPhone, you do have a lot more, and you can still use the wallpaper from previous updates. And I think they took out the ones for the iOS 13. No, okay, they have the iOS 13, and they took out the flower ones for sure, and replaced them with these background ones. And on iOS 14, you can also go in live wallpapers, just like this one. These have this Samsung has 2 different live wallpapers, Phase Beam and Bubbles, but the iPhone has 3 different wallpapers, which are pretty much the same except like the colors are different, and you can just like tap and hold them. The white one here. Okay, so it's very bright on the phone. Okay, there we go. As you can see, it's like pretty cool. And then finally, this turquoise one, which also looks cool. And here, let me see, what are the, okay, so this is Phase Beam right here. And this is Bubbles. So Bubbles looks, okay, so when you tap on the screen, it does move them around, as you can see. But I do like the wallpapers on the iPhone more. But the thing is, if you set it both, and when we actually go here, you cannot use that since like iOS 14 just brings up the widgets thing. But you can do it on the lock screen, which is very cool. And next up we will be doing the widgets thing. So on this phone, you have widgets, and even if it's Android 5, it's very old, but still has widgets because Samsung does have widgets since like a very long time. And iPhone got widgets from iOS 14, so at least they have something in common now because of their software updates. But let's see which one has better widgets. Alright, so in this, you can basically customize it however you want. You can add a Gmail, Google, Galaxy apps, any sort of widget there. Let's see. Alright, so let's try adding a clock widget. Okay, so I added a clock widget up here. Let's try adding a clock widget on here. And you can add this small medium one too. Let's see. So this one here shows 4 different time zones, and you can probably add your own time there or whatever. And you can just look at the time in one stare and know what time it is around the world. But here you know what the time is and date is at your location. So I do think that iPhone, they were late, but their quality for the widgets looks much better than the Samsung, even if they were late on the widgets creation at all. But it does look better on there. And the calendar says the 31st. For some reason, it shows like a random date, like the 31st. But for Apple, it says the actual date that it is today. So today's the 21st. But for Samsung, it doesn't like show the current date on the app, which is pretty weird. But I do think that the iPhone's interface is overall much better. So I would go with the iPhone if you guys can, because it does look better and all for me. So that's going to be it from this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know in the comments below if you think the iPhone is better or the Samsung, and which do you think is ahead of its time more, because Samsung was made 2 years before the iPhone, but like the iPhone can't even, like iPhone is a lot better, I would say, than the Samsung. The Samsung can't hold as much software updates as the iPhone. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and keep tuned for the photos after this, guys.